5 places to spring travel in Vietnam. Spring is voted by many people as the most ideal time of the year to travel because the climate is warm and very convenient for travel. Spring is also the time when the landscape awakens after a long sleep, trees sprout, hundreds of colorful flowers bloom. Besides, this time is the festival season for Vietnamese people. This is a great opportunity for you to experience the cultural space as well as immerse yourself in the flow of spring travelers. Come along with some of our suggestions for your spring trip to Vietnam. 1. Northwest. Northwest is the western region of northern Vietnam, where there are many majestic mountains and a cool climate. And when spring comes, this place will be filled with color from thousands of flowers blooming all over the hills. If anyone has once traveled to the Northwest in the spring, while crossing the winding passes, they will feel moved when suddenly encountering a valley of peach blossoms blooming between heaven and earth. Surely you will not be able to stop yourself from getting off the bus, following the pink color to see the flowers up close. Reach out to touch those delicate petals and take beautiful photos. For young people who like experiences and challenges, they will definitely not miss the opportunity to conquer the roof of Indochina when traveling to the Northwest. With an altitude of 3,143 meters above sea level. In spring, climbing Phanxipan is much more challenging and attractive. The spring weather in the Northwest is very cold, sometimes dropping below 0 degrees Celsius. In recent years, it has often snowed in Sapa and Lao Cai. Therefore, climbing Phanxipan seems twice as difficult as other seasons because the weather is too harsh. This is a game only for people with really good physical strength. The more difficult the challenge, the more proud and satisfied the achievement will make you. So there are still many people who like to climb Phanxipan in the spring. 2. Hanoi. When you don't know anything about Vietnam, go to Hanoi. When you don't know when is a good time to go to Hanoi, go to Hanoi at any time. Hanoi is considered the heart of Vietnam, so visitors can travel easily to the capital by plane, train, bus, private car, or motorbike from other provinces. In the past, if you wanted to see peach blossoms, go to Sapa. If you wanted to see ban flowers, go to Dien Bien. If you wanted to enjoy white pear flowers, go to Lang Son. But for many years now, people and tourists have been able to see the flowers, peach, banyan, pear, and thousands of other flower species right in the capital. Of course, Hanoi has colorful flowers in all 4 seasons, but spring flowers are the most obvious. It's easy to see on the streets. People and tourists eagerly taking check-in photos with ban flowers. In particular, Hanoi people had the pleasure of wearing áo dai to take photos with flowers. The colorful áo dai blends into the space of flower streets, creating a beauty that is unique to Hanoi. If people don't take pictures, they will walk, sit, and admire the pure colors of this flower in the gentle spring sunshine. Familiar tourist destinations in Hanoi this season, such as Sword Lake, West Lake, Ho Chi Minh Mausoleum, are all given a new colorful coat. Every human footprint is covered with flower petals. Spring is also the festival season throughout Vietnam. Festivals are always a typical traditional beauty of Vietnamese national culture. This is also an event that attracts a large number of tourists from other regions in the country as well as international visitors to Vietnam, especially Hanoi. 3. Da Nang. Da Nang is a very famous tourist city located in central Vietnam, where the weather has interference between north and south. When spring comes, sometimes rain appears in Da Nang. The first spring rains make this city have a different and peaceful beauty. Spring has come to the coastal city of Da Nang, making this place wear a new outfit with sun, wind, the first rain of the season, and sea sand. The whole city is filled with flowers of all kinds and the streets are decorated to celebrate the New Year. The attractions for tourists visiting Da Nang are famous landmarks and tourist destinations with majestic natural beauty and captivating wonders. Mai Khe, one of the 6 most beautiful beaches on the planet voted by American Forbes magazine. Wa Na Hills with beauty like a fairyland. Suntra Peninsula, a combination of natural forest ecosystems attached to the sea. Golden Bridge Da Nang virtual life coordinates make tourists excited. Hoi An ancient town, Asia's one of most beautiful ancient city. 4. Ho Chi Minh City. Ho Chi Minh City is located entirely in the 2-season climate zone of southern Vietnam. Spring in the north will be the end of the dry season in the south. This time is the best time for tourism activities because the air is pleasant and dry. Every spring, all the streets of Saigon are splendidly decorated, attracting tourists from all over to visit. Spring has come. Visit Tet tourist destinations in Saigon to experience interesting things from the largest city in the country. Each year, Nguyen Hue Flower Street is decorated according to a unique theme and is extremely brilliant with many colors of flowers. Traveling in spring at Nguyen Hue Flower Street, you will have the opportunity to see models, miniatures as well as sparkling and impressive flower gardens. In particular, the mascot statue is impressively decorated, creating a highlight for the entire flower street. In Ho Chi Minh City, there are many temples and pagodas, among them Vinh Guillaume Pagoda District 3, Ngoc Hong Pagoda, Mariaman Temple, Ba An Temple District 1, Ba Thien Hao Pagoda, Ong Ban Pagoda District 5 are considered sacred, so they always attract a lot of tourists. Come, cast a hexagram to pray for fortune. When you come to Saigon during Lunar New Year, don't forget to take some time to visit Book Street. From February 13th to 19th, December 28th to the 4th of Tet at Mac Thi Bui, Nguyen Hue, Ngo Duc Street. The Book Street Festival will be held with the participation of thousands of domestic and foreign books. Not the Space is arranged very conveniently for visitors to visit and enjoy books. Ba Vinh is one of the tourist destinations in Saigon that never turns off the lights. This place is an ideal meeting place for young people, foreign tourists, especially those with an extroverted soul. This place is always bustling due to the concentration of many cafes, restaurants, beer clubs, and bars open all night. 5. Cattien National Park. The most ideal time to explore the good land of Nam Cat Tien. You can comfortably admire and explore this green lawn from December to May thanks to the pleasant mild climate at that time. The weather at Cat Tien National Park will be dry and little rain. Very convenient for cycling through the forest. Cat Tien National Park, also known as Nam Cat Tien Tourist Area, is a lush green land with an extremely diverse flora and fauna system. This place is recognized by UNESCO as a World Biosphere Reserve, with hundreds of rare animal species listed in the Vietnam Red Book. Not only that, the vegetation here is also extremely diverse with an ancient forest system including tall pine trees, sycamore trees, linden trees, and lush green canopies, full of life. Kayaking, canoeing on the river in the morning or late afternoon is an extremely interesting activity. You have the opportunity to experience the unsteady feeling of a canoe, boat moving gliding on the river surface and see the forest edge ecosystem such as vegetation, birds, and wild animals. However, forest trekking is the best way to feel the true beauty of the forest. You use your feet to walk, but to be able to explore the beauty of the forest paths, use all your senses to feel it. This is a unique opportunity to see with your own eyes rare plants such as the old tang tree, the dongbao tree, etc. If you are more daring, you can trekking the forest with a distance of 14 kilometers to Bao Sao. In addition to the unique vegetation, you can encounter wild butterflies, wild birds, and other insects, possessing the wonderful tectonic beauty of Mother Nature. Cattien National Park also gives you a completely different experience, such as immersing yourself under cool waterfalls. The most appropriate thing is that after hours of forest trekking, quickly visit the streams or waterfalls in the forest, slowly feeling the caress of the fresh water, which is the most precious gift nature brings. Besides, try wild honey. This is a unique specialty in the forest. Surely the taste of honey you will enjoy here will never be found in any store out there.